Hello there, how are you? Welcome back to the channel, the Travelling Wibblies. It's been a while since we've uploaded a video. The last one would have been a little mooch around Burnham-on-Sea a couple of weeks ago. So I've had a few ideas for some videos and this is one of them. But it's just taken a while for things to get to me. So, you know, we are all here now, everything is here that I want to do. So what it is, basically, is I went onto TEMU and I looked in their camping section. They've got one, believe it or not. Hair sticking up, the weather's disgusting. We've travelled all the way to the Costa del Drive just to get rain. Lovely part of Kent. So yeah, so I went onto TEMU and I had a look at their section that they have under camping, and I thought I'd see what I could get that maybe you get in other sort of like places but a lot more expensive, and I thought I'd just test them out, see if they're worth the small price that they were. So a couple of things I will need to wait till the evening, till night time, because they rely on being dark, but a few things I can just show you through now and then put them through their paces you know, quickly, and give you my verdict as to whether or not I think they're worth and sort of like good value. Well, they're definitely going to be good value even if they're rubbish, because they're cheap as chips. So we're just going to yeah, put them through their paces, see if they do what they say they do and how well they do what they say they do. So the first thing I've got, I don't know if all vans are the same, but when I want to put window wash in the engine, I've got a Ducato, Fiat Ducato 2022 plate. When I want to put a bit of screen wash in the screen wash reservoir, it comes out of a tiny little thing, and I can barely get the bottle to it, because you know them bottles are 5 litre bottles, they're quite chunky. So I saw this, all prices when I'm demonstrating I will put up on the screen, and it is just, as you can see, a funnel that you put into the funnel that's already provided with the van, and just gives you a little bit more room and a bigger sort of like area to pour. So I think that will be quite handy. Again, when I'm demonstrating, I will put a picture of it up and the prices on the screen. The next thing I bought was, if you've got a small little, this is more likely if you're camping rather than, and I will be demonstrating it with a gas burner. Silly me, thought for £5.49 I got the gas burner and this, but you've got to really read the adverts on TEMU, haven't you? So anyway, so I bought this, and it is just basically an aluminium, I'm not in America, an aluminium windbreak for your single burner gas thing. So like I say, this is more likely when you're camping, tenting, because obviously if you're in a motorhome, a caravan or a static, you've got a, you know, chances are you've got a fairly decent place to cook inside. So that's more for if you're camping, tenting it. So you know, I'm trying to cover all bases as I can. Again, the price will go up. This is one thing that I thought we need, and I'm a little disappointed in it already, but I still think it should work regardless of what it's this here is, as you know, your grey waste, you can get them expandable pipes, and they're about £10 a metre, £9.99 for one that expands up to a metre. Well, on TEMU I got 2 that expand up to a metre for something crazy like £2. Again, the price will go up, and here it is. But I unravelled it, and as you can see, it doesn't fold back in. It should still do the job. You know, I'd say that's a little under a metre, if I'm honest. But I will be putting this to the test. I've got 2 of these. Again, even though the crimp has got ruined there, it should still work because it is still sealed, it's not broken. And there's the other one in the packet still. So they will be testing to see if they're value for money, and what save you spending as 20-30 quid on 2 or 3 meters. Next thing I've got here is basically I know a lot of the electric cable comes with that red winder thing, but I don't like them. They're a bit chunky for me. So what this is basically, and I'd imagine it would work for your hose as well, once you've rolled up your electric cable, your hose, you just stick this around it like so, and there you go, carry it. I say that probably takes up less space. Again, we'll be trying that out. Then I bought this, which some people will like the idea of and other people might not. Depends on what you fancy for a drink. But it's a thing that you stick with these little sticky things here. I would personally maybe go and get some M3 sticky bits if you want to use this for real, because, you know, I don't know how good that's going to be. But basically it goes under a unit like so, and it's a place where you can just slot a few wine glasses. It's obviously not for being in when you're in transit, because there's no thing here to stop them falling off, but I suppose you could put it that way and have no, you couldn't, because you couldn't get it on. But yeah, so this is just for when you're stopping over somewhere to hang your wine glasses. So I thought, again, that would be an interesting thing for people. I then bought some socks that apparently keep your feet warm. My mum will be trying them out, and my sister, because they're too small for me, so they'll be trying them out and they'll be giving you their advice, their opinion on them at some point. Then we've all been there. Well, some of us have been there, some of us may not have been. Middle of the night, and you need to go to the toilet, and it's pitch black at the site, and all you got are your Crocs. So how about these? Some headlights for your Crocs. You stick them on your Crocs and off you go. It's lighting the way. Again, when it's dark, I will be trying them out. And then over here we also have a, just, I thought, you know, every van needs a torch, and I know the price of this one. This was £1.79 for this torch. Again, you need to wait for it to be dark, and I will be testing that, and this will be in the video. And I also then, one of the last things, second to last thing, one more thing. The last thing was a bit of a joke, but it's much smaller than I thought it was, so it won't even be useful for what I want it to be. So it is this. It is a portable washing line. You just hook that bit onto something sturdy, and you bring that bit here, there's a hook there, and you hook it onto something else. You can maybe even wrap it around your, so like your wing mirror, just to give you somewhere close to your van. And it's pretty long as well, and I will fully extend that once this rain has eased up. But yeah, I thought that is quite a handy little tool, because there's always going to be a little place you could secure, even if you've got a little pole to secure it. And but that is, I thought that was quite handy, a little portable washing line. And the last thing is this. Turns out to be a key ring. I thought it was a sort of like them sort of do not disturb signs that you put on your door, and this one is to politely inform people that, as I don't know if you can see there, but to politely inform people that, I don't know, I've got the light because it's dark in here, but it says the shitter's full. So that should inform people that you do not use a toilet. But again, I don't see the point of having that as a key ring, because you ain't got a shitter on your key ring. But that was meant to be a, I might have a look on Amazon to see if there's something like that that I can put on the door. But that's that. So yeah, they're the items. I will now put them to the test, and I will be just using the bits and seeing how they work. I'm going to try and keep this video down as much as I can, but it's going to take as long as it takes. And if you're interested in it, keep watching. If not, you know, don't. You know, but I think it should have the interest of people that camp, motorhome, caravan, because they are all what I would say pretty handy things to have for your camping holiday. So I will leave this little bit here, and I shall pick you up when I try out. I think I'm going to try the funnel first for the screen wash. So I will speak to you when I'm around the front of the van putting the screen wash in. See you in a bit. Right, we're outside now, so I'm going to test out the valve, the hose thing. So as you can see in here, in the engine bay, got a flat battery at the minute, so that's no good. But in the engine bay, this is where you put your screen wash, and as you can see, even with this pulled out, it's not easy. Nearly dropped it, slipping. So I've bought this that you pump in there. And much easier, as you can see. I mean, I'll demonstrate what it's, I mean, it's not impossible, but it's not ideal. But this just give you that extra length. Pours in nicely, as you can see. So yes. Right, look at me. And the price will be just here in the screen. I'll put the picture up, and I can already tell you that I will be giving this a straight 10 out of 10. It does exactly what it should do. It's practical, nice, and then makes this so much of a much more easy job. So there we go. So that is the funnel done. Now for the grey waste pipe. As you can see, I've got it attached to the grey waste tap on the outside of the van, and got the water going down in the kitchen sink, and as you can see, it is flowing out really nicely. So again, it's not perfect, as I said. It's not the best fit around the tap, but it fits. Yeah, and as you can see, it is flowing nicely. So for the price, I don't think you can go wrong. For practicality, for what it does, what it's meant to do, I would give it a 10 out of 10. Again, build quality, I'd give it a 5, maybe a 4, because it's not the best quality of the materials they've used and the quality. But again, price will be here, and I think that's another success. I think, like I say, for what it's meant to do, it does bob on straight away, you know. So you could save yourself some money with this. Again, just to quickly show you, it's flowing out there very nicely, just attached. And like I say, these weren't more than £3 for 2 meters. So other ones can be £10 for a meter. So I'm very pleased with them, and that's another item ticked off in the books. See you on the next one. This one's going to be pretty quick. As you can see, I've already got this rolled up, and this is just a Velcro thing that you put around there, and just gives you, so you can just carry it a bit more comfortable. Again,
that would keep it tight,
keep it in place as well. Keep it in place. Again, maybe a hose. If you've got one of the flat hoses like we have, it might just go around it, but a full hose probably not. But yeah, it does exactly what you want it to do. Strong, it's comfortable in the hand to carry it. Not that you've got to carry it far, but it's, yeah, and it just keeps it in place. So that, again, I would say price is going to be just here, and yeah, I would say that's another good product. I'll give it again, I can't fault, so it's got to be a 10 out of 10. It does exactly what you want it to do. And put it back in the garage, and there we are. We'll now try another thing, another product that I've got. So I'll see you in the back garden with this one. See you in a bit. Here we are in the garden. We're going to do a quick, we're going to, because the weather, as you can see, is horrible, but it's good weather to test out a windbreak, I would say. Problem is the wind's coming from all bloody directions. So the main thing is, does this light? So let's have a look. Yeah, we've got it lit, as you can see. Like I say, the wind's, is it going from this direction? That's true. But there we are, we are lit. Nah.
No, we're not.
Obviously you wouldn't do this exposed on a table. Right, we are lit, there we go. And if, yeah, it's doing a reasonable job. It's lightweight, as you can tell. It will do a job if you can maybe secure it into mud.
I think that, isn't it a hook?
Yeah, I don't know what it hooks onto though.
Or each other.
Oh, well, no, it's just if you want another.
Oh, another panel.
Yeah. So you can probably expand it. There you go, it is working. It is the weather for it. It is doing the job. So again, the price will be here in the video. And this, because it's so lightweight, and yeah, I'd say I'd give this a 5.5, 6 out of 10. It's not perfect, but we have got quite extreme windy conditions at the minute, but as you can see, it's still going, the wind is blowing and it is still staying lit. So as long as you position the windbreak in the right position, I think you'll be all right. And especially once you've got a kettle or a pan on top there, it will hold the flame in, and I wouldn't have thought the wind would have too much to do with it. So yeah, another reasonably successful product from the camping TEMU range, or the TEMU camping range. And here we go, turn it off. There we are. Keep it, the actual, hello?
Sorry.
The actual gas burner, I thought came with the thing, but it didn't. So I actually bought this off Amazon for £18, which I didn't think was a bad price. And it came with 4 butane canisters. So I'll put the, if I can find it, I'll put the link, not the link so much, but I'll try and put the link in. I've never put a link in anything, so I'll try and put a link in, but if not, I'll put the price in here. And we shall see you on the next one if Mum stops cutting my head off. There we go. See you on the next bit. Right, just come back in from doing them little tests on the outside of the van, and now I'm going to test that little wine holder, wine glass holder. So as you can see here, we have got the product, and there are your sticky things. So you put that on there like that, and then there's one on the other side, and then you put one here. I'll take the covering off first.
Does help.
And then you put that there. Mum's been drinking, don't worry.
The coffee would
Like
be
that.
ready for me to do my Christmas cards.
And then,
Are you doing it there?
well, where else am I going to do it?
You do it in a cupboard.
No, I'll just put it here. So put it up and stick that on. It's designed so you don't have any holes drilled into your, you know, your units.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it down anyway, I'm not going to keep it up. Right, so we're just going to get a wine glass. Here we are. Here is the wine glass. And again, you can't argue it does what it says on the tin. It's quite sturdy, as you can see. Once you stick it, it's quite good. And I'd say you'd get 3 comfortably on there. So yeah, again, price is just going to be here, and you can't fault it for what it is. It does exactly what it says. So I'll give it, the only thing, no, actually no, I'll give another 10 out of 10. I might go and get some M3, I think I said in the introduction, I might go and get some M3 sticky bits, because they're a quality thing and I'd imagine they'd stick better, but this sticks well. But yeah, so again, another good item, 10 out of 10. It's doing all right at the minute, and I don't know how much I spent altogether, but it weren't more than 30 quid, I can tell you that. So again, yeah, the price will be in there whether I edit it together, and we will now move on to the next product. See you in a second. Right, so this is going to be just a quick review of the socks that Mum's wearing. She's had them on for a while now, and she's going to tell you what she thinks of them. So over to you, Mum.
Right, they're very thin, very light. To me, they're inside out, but hey ho. Would they keep your feet warm in a motorhome in the winter? If your feet are warm to start with, maybe. I wouldn't like to say. But the grips, if you've not got carpets on your floor, they do grip. Which, to be honest, I was surprised at. But there is a reasonable amount of grip there. Better than wearing ordinary socks that would just slip. So,
Give them a mark out of 10. What do you reckon?
oh, well, they're
You could give
comfortable.
them a mark out of 10 for, you know, warmthness or grippage. You know, give them, you know, separate bits and then an overall.
Blimey.
So I can do the overall. I've got
Comfortable. I'll give them an 8 out of 10 for comfort. Because they are light, they're soft. I just don't like that seam on the
They do look like they're inside out, don't they?
Yeah. I'm sure I haven't put them on the wrong way.
No. You feel the...
Yeah. The grip. Now, I didn't think they would grip at all, but you can feel it. And I've tried to slide on the, you know, took the carpets up. Tried to slide on that and I couldn't. So I never do 10 out of 10, so I'll give it another 8. Overall,
for warmth, if you think they keep your feet warm.
No, I don't think they'd keep your feet warm in the winter in a motorhome, unless you've got the heating on. Because mine are already getting chilly.
Right.
But I'll do a 5 out of 10 for that, because.
Could you make it an even number so I can do the maths better? Easy. So a 4 or a 6.
4.
Right, so that's 20 out of 30 you've given it overall. So if you divide 20 by 3, so it's about a 6.75 out of 10 overall. So not a bad product then. And as I said, the price will be just here and a little picture of them. So I'll be putting that in when I put the edit together. So not bad, not bad.
There's Dad, Mr. Wibbly.
Hang on, let me turn the light off. There he is.
Having a cup of coffee with him this morning.
There we go. There we are, see you in a bit. Right, we're indoors now, it's got dark, so I can test out the torch rings. So first off, this torch, it's just a basic torch really. It's no fancy gizmos or anything, it's just a torch. The price will be here, just when as I'm demonstrating it. So to demonstrate it properly, I'm going to turn the lights off on the camera, so I will go dark a minute, and as you can see, there I am, dark. So if you can hold it,
That way?
yeah. And so this is the torch on. So as you can see, quite a nice, you know, it's not the most powerful torch you're gonna get, but then again it's just a torch. If you're just pottering around the van or your tent of a night time, it does just what you need it to do, like right around you. Yeah, and then you can have it as a pinpointed torch. I don't know, let me just, hang on. Yeah, there you go. You can see it really does, it's, you know, it's a crisp circle that gives you, and then you can sort of like pinpoint. So you just pull the top here out. I don't know if you can see, you pull that. I'll show you that indoors, and then it makes it so you can actually search. Let me just so I can see. So you can search. Can you see? Again, these cameras don't have zooms on, but it really pinpoints so you can search away, and it does have a bit of a Batman. I don't know if you can see that. I tried to breathe on it, but yeah, it is a very basic torch. It dims a bit if you press the button twice, and then it flashes, and that's it. So there's the torches. I'll put the camera lights back on. So yeah, that's the torch, and again, it's a very basic torch. There's no red light or anything that some torches have, and camera lights have gone out, battery must be dying. So yeah, I'd give that an 8 out of 10, because again, it just does what you want it to do. It brightens up the I don't want SOS, there we go. Brightens up the area that you want to look around if it's something, or you need to go to get something out of the garage of your van. So on to the next one. Right, so here's the next piece of equipment I've ordered. It's I'm in the garden, it's dark, so the light's on, as you can see. Dark. So yeah, like I said in the introduction, get caught short in the night and you need to go to the facilities and it's a dark site, why not? Let me just turn the camera off. Hang on. Why not put some lights on your Crocs? There you go. They're not brilliant light, but they will light up the path in front of you. And yeah, they're decent, aren't they? Little bit of a gimmick, nothing more than that. Again, I'd give them a steady 7 out of 10. You know, they do what they do. I thought they might have been brighter because they're LED, but yeah, the price for them will be here. And I think we've only got one more thing to test, and I can't do that till the morning. So I'll be signing this part of the video out now, and I shall. In fact, what I'll do quickly, I'll just give you a closer look at the Croc light. There you go. Just wedges onto your Croc. Mine are fake Crocs from Primark, and they do your job. Very good. So yeah, I will be. I think I was trying to say Lana's laid. Oh. That bloody dog. Right, so yeah, it'd be the washing line is the last thing to review. So we'll catch you when it's morning and we'll do that. Right, here we are, the next day. Weather's nicer, as you can see, not raining or windy. And this is the last thing I'm going to show you, which is the washing line that we got from TEMU. So what you do first off is you secure it onto something like that, onto a hook. And then you just pull it out along to wherever you want to put it, like that. So you just hook it onto something like that. Something sturdy anyway. And then you come back to this end. And you put it back in, and then tie it off around on the hooks there that they provide. Okay, keep it. And then we'll test it out for, put a t-shirt on it. So as you can see, there's your line. And then you want to put a t-shirt out. Couple of pegs, and there you go. There's your washing line from TEMU. I think pretty good. I probably, so you see this there, you need to find something pretty sturdy to secure it between. So I thought a house and a tree, pretty sturdy. And yeah, I quite like it. So I'd give it an 8, maybe 9 out of 10. It's practical. The price of it will be here. And yeah, so that's the last thing I've got to show you from TEMU. So if you've liked the video, give us a thumbs up and maybe leave a comment as to what you think is the best product that we got. I'm sure you can find these products all over the place. I just thought I'd give it a go from TEMU because their prices are pretty ridiculous when it comes to saving a bit of money. So yeah, if you've liked it, say give us the thumbs up, leave a comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, or consider subscribing to the channel. It's nice to watch it grow, and all comments, likes and subscriptions, they all help the channel get pushed out to more people. So yeah, if you could do that, I'd be very grateful. So that's the end of this video. The next video is going to be me, my sister Max, and the campers. I've ordered some really weird sweets and drinks and crisps from a website that I found. So we're going to be just doing a little bit of a laugh, have a little bit of a laugh and a taste test just before Christmas. So yeah, we shall see you on the next one.